What are some of your favorite like prong riffs, or do you have like a favorite one?
I don't know if I have a favorite one. I mean, like it's hard to say. Like I like the simplicity of obviously like snap your fingers, snap your neck, which is again that whole thing where it's just like these. It changes up a little bit.
That's a riff. That's a riff.
Then the other part. Look at that. That's basically. Yeah, why the most popular song would probably be your favorite riff, because if it wasn't for that song, I don't think we'd have a career at all, because it's like if you look at like that gets way more plays than anything. It's on a lot of it still gets playlists. A lot of people covered it. So
how did you how did that riff come about? How did you write those riffs?
I don't really remember. Like I think that like there was like during that whole time too, like everyone was got to figure out like industrial was like a thing that was starting out. So that's why I have like riffs like so like that stuff like that was sort of like where are we going now? So it was there were a lot of like there's a thing a song on Out of This Misery. It's like I think I got a lot of it from some like techno music or something, like and like that's almost like a sequence slider. Maybe I heard like it was almost like a sequencer or like something techno that I got it from, It didn't really come from like like a lot of metal comes from like Priest or whatever. This stuff came from, I think, a lot more like listening to industrial music or like Chem Lab and Frontline Assembly and stuff like that. I was getting into. So I sort of like put that like let's do a dance metal song. So it's pretty much.
A dance metal song again, ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Now
well, everyone says that's like I get pissed off at like because I went to I saw like when Wayne was alive, I was like, dude, this whole like like evil disco thing, like you got that from Prong, right? And he's like, absolutely, like that whole
thing.
Said
that?
Oh yeah, he was just like, yeah, man, like they were hugely into that whole thing where like hi-hat, like
there is a similarity with those riffs.
Yeah, right.
With
they with Rob Zombie too is like
there is a big similarity to that.
Yeah. Wow. So I mean, a lot of Prong stuff is in that mode. Oh, this is the drop C stuff, so it's so like when we did the Cleansing record. Believe it or not, like I came in with the drop C tuning, and Terry's like, "You got to be kidding! I can't record anything that low." Like Terry, who did, like so he was like, "That's ridiculous! I can't make this work." I'm like, "You're gonna have to make it work." And the only thing I heard that was that low, like a drop C, was maybe I'm trying to think Fudge Tunnel maybe or something.
Fudge Tunnel.
Yeah. It was like the only thing that was.
That sounds like a fucking sexual move.
I know, right? But it was a band. Yeah, like I think it was the only ones that I knew that were that low, like at that time.
That's a fucking name. Fudge Tunnel.
They actually were pretty popular for a while.
Dude,
let me
see your Fudge Tunnel.
They weren't quite there. I think it's in C, drop C.
This is heavy.
I mean, drop D. See, we started out doing drop D, and then I was like, let's go lower, and then like so that's what Stop Your Fingers, Stop Your Neck. That one. Now, yeah.